an energetic process to assist you in finding clarity and receiving appropriate information when you have a particular situation. And the journey of that is really about creating the container that has the clarity, the peace, the stillness, the calm, and also then creating an energetic space for you to open to receive the appropriate information from the appropriate dimension. We invite you to take a deep breath in, pulling your energy and awareness into your line. As you hold your energy and awareness in your divine line, just take a moment to ponder what it is you want clarity about regarding a particular situation. It might be a relationship. It might be not knowing how to proceed, how to respond, how to move forward with a particular aspect of your life. Just take a moment to think about that one thing. Now, as you feel into that one thing that you want to have clarity about, like what's that really about? What's really being asked for with that situation? Then invite your higher self. Just let yourself hold your awareness in your line. We invite you at the level of your higher self, your body, Deva's higher self, and teams to work with the energetic fields and the guides, to reference a dimension where you, soul rider, can sit, a different dimension perhaps where your body can sit, a different dimension where your team can be, that enable you, soul rider, your body, and your teams to all receive the appropriate lines of information, bundles of information that gives you clarity about the situation. And so you might all be on different floors, and you're just holding space for some energetic aspect of you to reference those dimensions, to hold awareness, energetic awareness in those other dimensions. And then inviting your higher self body, Deva's higher self, and teams to work with the energetic fields and the guides to open your energetic receptors in those dimensions and to receive the appropriate bundle of information from your guides, your advisors, your team, from the higher selves of the people that you might be asking about. You're inviting some energetic aspect of you to open to receive the appropriate energetic information in a clean, clear, empowering way with appropriate vibrational filters. You're just receiving information. Just keep holding space for some energetic aspect of you to be receiving this energetic information far beyond the mind. You're not unpacking that bundle. Not yet. Just imagine getting the bundle, you soul rider. Your body gets the bundle. Your teams get their bundle of information. And then as you receive that bundle of information in the appropriate dimension, now invite your higher self body, Deva's higher self, and teams to all move to an appropriate dimension where you can unpack these bundles of information together. Maybe at a conference table, you, your body, your teams all sitting at a conference table, putting your bundles of information on the table, opening it up, discerning, unpacking it, again, not with the mind. You're like, well, there's this thread, there's this aspect, there's this possibility, there's this layer, this line, there's this other thing to consider. And then there's this pearl, and then there's this need, and then there's this pondering, and there's this reflection. And we're, again, no details. You're just witnessing, imagining you, soul rider, your body, your teams, your body, Deva's teams, guides, advisors, all sitting in council, unpacking all these bundles of information in a really clean, clear space that works for you, your body, and your teams, a collaborative effort. And then you might even witness like your guides, your teams, your advisors, your body, Deva, all moving into like, oh, I see the line, I see the thread, I get that. And then you're like, just watching everybody get it. And then you're just inviting some energetic aspect of you to start pondering, reflecting, absorbing, integrating. You got to integrate before you can know. If you don't integrate it, you won't have the clarity. So you're just all like, You're in the And you're just witnessing the for a few minutes or a few hours. Unpacking the layers, keeping it spacey, keeping it no detail, holding space for some energetic aspect of you to do it. And then as you get the clarity up high, again, no detail, then invite your higher self body, Deva's higher self, and teams to work with the energetic fields of guides to begin weaving a vibrational grid, fabric, path, track that has appropriate momentum, contracts, agreements, knowing, opportunities that are in alignment with this clarity that's coming in regarding this situation of like, oh, that's the direction. But you have to weave the path first, weave the fabric first. And then as you weave that grid, then you have greater clarity of how to proceed in the physical dimension. But we're doing all this work in these other dimensions, gathering, pondering, reflecting, integrating, weaving, crafting strategy. And then as that strategy completes, those grids get completed in that higher realm. Again, that might take a few minutes, it might take a few hours, it might take a few days, just holding that witness. Then it begins to ripple and reflect into the physical dimension. And then you know. And your one line around this can be, some part of me is gathering the information, processing it, pondering it, reflecting upon it, integrating it, and then creating an appropriate strategy, an appropriate path that has the clarity of how to proceed in the physical dimension. So start bringing that process in anytime you need clarity regarding a situation, and then allow for that ripple and that reflection of that clarity from all of that work up high. And if your head starts to feel a little bit of pressure with this process, recognize you're actually moving into a more harmonic, higher vibration because you're letting go of your mind figuring it out. You're letting some energetic aspect of you figure it out. And then balance with that head pressure, balance the electrical and the magnetic energy within your craniosacral fluid for a higher vibrational way of being. Taking a deep breath in. Updating your grids, all your reference points, all ways in which you perceive.